Jeffrey, hello. Everybody, make sure y'all hit me with that fave. Pound that star. Hello there. Everybody, welcome to my show. Everybody hit that fave. Make sure y'all favorite all my supporters. I appreciate you all for pulling up. We have an amazing show. It's little Christmas theme going on here. I appreciate all the gifts, all the support. It is a featured show. So throughout the show, I won't be able to say thank you, but I will give a shout out to my top supporters of the stream. So I appreciate all the gifts, all the support. Hopefully everybody has a good holiday. I'm super excited. I have off until Tuesday, at least. I might take Tuesday off too, but we off. So that's exciting. Guys, if you can favorite my guests too, we have two amazing guests today on the show. We have Britt on the show, and we have Prowler. Prowler's going to be coming up first. He's coming in on his work break. So he's going to be on the show. We also have Britt, both amazing streamers. So please stay tuned for both of my streamers. This is my show, Boss Branding. It's every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. While I help promote people on the app, it's all about branding yourself. My show is all about, branding yourself as an individual, how to improve social media. I give tips on improving social media. I have real world marketing experience that I've brought to this platform where I've branded individuals, I've branded companies, I've done social media marketing, done email marketing. I've done a lot of marketing. So I appreciate you all for pulling up and all the support. Just so y'all know, whoever's the number one gifter of the stream is a stream daddy. That means you get a name change for 2 days. So if you're top gifter of the stream, you get a name change for 2 days. We also have the 0.5 loading, which is exciting. So if y'all can all hit me with that favorite, make sure I'll check your challenges throughout the week as well. That's a good boss branding tip because sometimes there's 200% SP, XP, and that all adds up and helps you as you're trying to stream and hit your goal. I appreciate you all for pulling up, though. So, Prowler, if you could request the box when you get a chance, I appreciate you. Make sure y'all favorite each other, too. Favorite each other, favorite the guests. I appreciate you all for coming. All right, we're going to bring Prowler to the box.
Yo, what's good, boss?
How you doing, Prowler?
I'm good.
How you doing? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Make sure I'll hit Prowler with that fave. I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
So, Prowler, can you just tell us what platform you're on and how long you've been streaming?
I am on POF. I've been streaming for just about a year now.
Okay. That's what's up. What did you originally join POF for? Was it for dating? Was it for...
No, I never joined it for dating. I jumped in knowing about the live stream, so I came in last December. It was just for friendships, and then really got into the whole streaming aspect and the business side of it a little bit. So I've been pushing a little bit for that now.
Okay, that's what's up. How long was it, when you joined POF, how long was it for you before you started streaming? Did you start streaming right away? Did you go to people's streams? What did it look like for you?
It was probably about a week before I decided to really start jumping in boxes and streaming. But I knew about it a couple years back. I had been on Meet Me before, just never really got into the live stream stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you for the gifts, by the way.
So what made you stream? Did you go, were you in people's streams before you started streaming?
Yeah, I was going around to just some nearby streams and meeting people, and then a streamer had invited me to the box, and I'd jumped up, and then all of a sudden it just kind of took off from there. We had started hanging out, and then next thing you know, we're all picking a different streaming time and all visiting each other's streams and all that good stuff.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Do you remember what your first stream was like? I like to ask everyone that's come to my show because I feel like it could be pretty hard when you first start streaming. And there's sometimes new streamers in here, they get discouraged. So what was your first stream like?
As in the first stream I did?
Yeah, the first stream you ever did.
The first stream I ever did was, obviously a little slow because I wasn't a gifter prior or anything like that. So I didn't have a ton of faves. I just had a few friends that were coming in and hanging out with me, and they really helped support me and keep me going on this thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Cause a lot of people start streaming, then they get discouraged because at first it's slow, and they compare themselves to other streamers. So I always tell streamers, especially new streamers,
Yeah.
don't compare yourself to other people. And definitely it takes consistency and time, but we'll definitely get into that. So Prowler, if you could just explain to everyone what your name means, what your emoji is, just explain your whole name to everyone.
So when I very first started the app, I think I got on here kind of to just jump around streams and not really be like the center of attention or anything. So Prowler was just kind of like a quiet kind of name that I could just jump around to streams and prowl around basically. So originally it was Night Prowler. So the moon and the paw prints, the moon obviously stood for night and the paw prints stood for Prowler. So yeah, that's kind of where it came from.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay. What is OTP?
OTP stands for On the Prowl. I created this family back in, I want to say like March. About 13 of us in the family. They're all amazing individuals. If you see anybody out there that has OTP with the Moon and Paw Prints, please give them a favorite. Go check them out. We're all very good vibe people. We're very close with each other. Send a lot of love out on the app.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, can you just explain to everyone what a family is? Because there's some people that may not know exactly what that
Yeah,
means.
for sure.
What does that mean to you, the OTP family?
So for me individually, it's my tight-knit, close friends that have supported me. None of them really started out as gifters or anything. These were all people that just stayed in my comments and just hung out with me and supported me through everything. So to me, it's the people that are the closest to me that support me through everything. They support my core values. You know, if I'm going to put my name out there for everybody to wear, I let them know that the core values, you know, we're positive people. We don't try to bring people down. We're all about, you know, helping each other succeed. So each one of those people know, you know, going around the app, that's what we're about.
That's what's up. I love that. I love that you guys are spreading positivity. What about being a little ratchet in the comments? Like respectfully ratchet, I like to call it. Is that
Respectfully,
okay?
ratchet happens for sure. We do get a little crazy
I always say I'm
sometimes,
ratchet, but I'm respectfully. I think I've claimed this phrase. Like because I'm ratchet, but I'm respectfully ratchet. Like I'm not mean to people. I just have fun in the comments. And it's funny because actually I went to someone's stream yesterday, and they're like, "Honestly, boss bro, I didn't really like you too much." And then I went to your stream. And then I went to your stream and I was like, wow, he's really nice. I was like, why? Is it because I'm ratchet in the comments? Some people can't handle it, but it's like, for me, I'm just having fun with it. It got up to my stream, so I guess what I did worked. So
right.
it is important. We're going to talk about that too, about networking as well. But that's just as important too, is, you know, networking. Like you have a family, that's a good like networking opportunity because you guys are all friends, family, you support each other. That's super important on this app. Is to have that support and have, you know, whether it doesn't have to come in the form of a family, it could just be close friends, but you know, guys, please make sure you guys favorite my boy Prowler. This is Boss Branding. This is my featured show every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Please make sure you guys hit that star by my name. Please click on Prowler's name and hit that star by his name. Favorite him, check him out. He's an amazing streamer. Thanks for all the support and all the gifts. This is a featured show, so I can't call everything out, but I can say level the F up, Lord. Congrats on your level up. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all favorite my top 3 of the stream. Favorite everyone in the comments too. Y'all are streamers. Y'all are supporters. Make sure you favorite each other, guys. And please hit that star by my name, guys. We're trying to hit them 15K faves by the end of January, so I appreciate all the support. Me and Prowler are going to go back and favorite y'all after the show. Since it is a featured show, we can't be doing that. We can't be thanking for all the gifts. But we see y'all. I'm going to give a shout out to my top gifters later on. And whoever's the top gifter of the stream is a stream daddy. You get a name change for 2 days. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all the support. We also have Britt coming up. Emoji J's Britt. She'll be coming up at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. So another like 20 minutes. So make sure you stay tuned to her. She just started her account over again. I've known her for a minute actually, but she hasn't been on here in a year. She has a new account, everything. New Britt, who dis. So make sure you stay tuned for her as well. So Prowler, can you just tell everyone what times you typically stream?
So I stream guaranteed Monday through Friday from noon to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So this is my normal stream time right now. Outside of that, it's just kind of random. Sometimes I'll jump on at nights. I have a couple kids at home, so it really just depends on, you know, what's going on at home and when I stream there. But you can definitely catch me every day, Monday through Friday, noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, and I always tell everyone, like, it's good to have like at least one consistent time, like throughout the day, because I'll get on like sporadically through the day. Because for me, I plan at night. Like I'll stream typically around from like around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time. I usually come on, and it's good to have that because people will know to look for you. And just like you stream during the day, 12 to 1. That's good. And then if you have like random times after that, but streaming every day is important. I always talk about that in my stream. Being consistent is so important. Times, days, you know, but it's also for newer streamers, I feel like the biggest problem is they burn themselves out. Like, they'll be streaming like 24 hours a day, and then they kind of get burnt out and they want to take a month break from the app because they're like, yo, I've been streaming too much. So it's definitely important as a streamer to stream, to network, all that kind of stuff. Y'all appreciate all the support. Make sure y'all hit Prowler with a fave. Hit me with that fave. This is Boss Branding. It's my show every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Press 1 in the comments if y'all are still here. I want to see them comments. Spam Prowler's emoji as well. I appreciate you guys for all the support. Love y'all. Okay, so Prowler. So you stream around like 12 to 1. What can we expect if we come to your stream? Do you have any like specific content you do? What does it look like?
It varies day to day. Some days, you know, if the stream's a little slow, you'll catch me doing a bunch of random verses and going out and meeting some new people. If the stream has some decent people coming through, you know, we'll box up and we'll just have a conversation. We'll have some kind of topic that we're talking about. But every day you can kind of come in and just, you can definitely feel the energy when you come in. We like to, you know, greet everybody, welcome new people in. And like I said, you know, sometimes we're doing battles, sometimes we're doing box parties. Just depends on the vibe for the day.
That's what's up. Okay. Do you ever do random verses?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about random verses? Because for me, I know random verses can be scary, but I think random verses is a good way to get favorites and stuff too, and to meet people.
It definitely is. I don't know that I would call it scary as much as like you get to really see what kind of content's on this app, and it's very interesting some days.
Yeah, we're going to use the word content very loosely because there are some people that have content. There's some people that are
exactly
very crazy, which
content
is part of their
lack thereof.
Some of them are just like savage. They don't even like a lot of people that do the random verses though. It's funny because they don't even like. Some of them don't understand like the whole streaming part. Like, it's like funny to see because I feel like it's a different. I don't know. I feel like it's like a different country. I feel like when you're streaming, you're going to your friend's streams. We're like, it's like Canada. But when you're going to like random verses, you're like in another foreign country because it's like, this is so different. Like people that typically you don't see around. Well, Canada's neutral, Ace. That's why I use Canada. It was a compliment, actually. I wasn't going to use, forget. But yeah, that's why I use Canada. But yeah, it's crazy. But I think it's a good way to get favorites. A lot of people, you know, because if you do it, you can keep versing random people. Hopefully they'll favorite you. You got to tell them to favorite you a lot of times. But so that's cool. You do that. Do you ever do anything like structured in your show? Do you ever do like a game night or like anything like that?
So we did for the month of August. I had a show called Prowling for Talent. It was a talent show. I had 3 guest judges every week. I would have 5 people come on. They would all have a 3-minute set. They would all, you know, perform their talent. I would have the judges judge them. They'd have a point system. And then we would, at the end of the month, we had like a championship round. And we did really well with that. Like our championship round, we had Top Badge Missy and Top Badge Panda as the judges for the week. So they were on the show and they helped, you know, get the thing going. But then I had to take a break for a little while. So now I'm kind of getting back and rolling again.
That's what's up. So do you have it is it every week you do this?
It was weekly. Yeah. I haven't done it in a couple months now. To be determined if it comes back. We'll see.
Okay. So what's your overall goal on this platform, Prowler? Are you looking to just meet new friends? Do you want to become a top badge eventually? Everybody has different goals. So that kind of like helps me give tips on depending on what your goal is on this platform.
So top badge has always kind of been like a goal. I at least want to have the minimum requirements to make it happen. And then if it decides to happen, then cool. But ultimately, you know, I want to be out here making friends, making connections, and helping other people succeed as well.
Okay, that's what's up. Guys, you heard that. Make sure you favorite this man, Prowler. The first step is 5K. How many faves do you have, Prowler?
A little over 2,200, almost 2,300.
Okay, so he's like halfway there, guys. So if you guys can favorite my boy Prowler, make sure y'all hit me with that favorite. As a guy, that's the hardest thing I found as a top badge, was the favorites. I had my diamond requirement before I had my favorite requirement. So definitely doing things like this, Prowler, like doing featured shows, doing random verses. I would encourage you to do more featured shows because you can get a lot of favorites. Guys, press 1 in the comments if you favorite my boy Prowler. He has really good energy.
Appreciate it, guys.
You can all hit him with that favorite, guys. He has a goal of becoming a top badge. Ace, I know you lying. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you all for all the favorites. Make sure y'all hit me with the favorite too. We have a goal by January to hit 15K faves. Let's see if we can do it. Holler. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna fave y'all back. This is Boss Branding. It's my featured show every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. You can come. We have different streamers on the app, right? So we'll bring newer streamers on. But we also bring like top badges on. We bring people that are VIPs. We bring people that are rebranding themselves. All different kinds of people on the show. Because it's all about networking, helping each other out, branding yourself on the platform. And I appreciate you all for showing up. Some of y'all come every Friday, and I appreciate you guys. It's a good way to network, guys. So make sure y'all favorite each other too. Favorite my boy Prowler. Favorite each other. Britt's going to be coming up shortly in about 15 minutes, a little less than 15 minutes. So make sure you guys favorite her too. I appreciate you guys. And I just want to thank y'all for all the support, all the gifts. Point 5 is loading for a name change for 3 days. Hello. And also whoever's the top gifter of the stream gets a name change for 2. I appreciate you guys. Check each other out as well. Prowler said he streams from 12 to 1 in the afternoon almost every day. So that's his streaming hours. If you just came in, make sure you guys check him out. He has different kinds of content. He does random verses. He does guest box. He had a show he might bring back. He's hopefully working on, we're going to talk about content a little bit more now. So stay tuned, guys. So Prowler, you said you did that show.
Congrats on your point 5, boss.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. It's a name change for 2 days for me. For 3 days. Sorry. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. I'm not supposed to react. If somebody sends you that, you're gonna react. Hello.
Right.
Make sure I'll hit her with a favorite. I appreciate it. I did not expect that. Thank you guys. So what was I saying?
Content. We're gonna talk about content, boss.
I got sidetracked. So content, exclusive content. So my thought process is if you want to build up your favorites too, because I know you're thinking about becoming a top edge and building up your favorites. I think doing shows is a good way because you get favorites. Like you had that show. I mean, if it's something you're interested in, do that show. If you want to do something else, but it's helpful to you brought guests on too. I know you said you had judges.
Yeah.
How many guests did you have each week?
It would be 5 guests every week and then 3 guest judges.
That's a lot.
It was hard. Yeah, it was hard to maintain.
That's hard. I mean, if you want, you can always, like, if you say 5 is too much for me, right? Did you have an admin or anything? Yeah, we had 3 admins. Okay, good. Okay, so you had admins to help you out, so that's good. Because I always say admins are super helpful. 5 guests is a lot, but you can always, if you're like, that's too much, but if you have your admins, it's if you have hard time, you can always reverb it, do 3 people or 2 people. For sure. But it is a good way to get favorites, to bring new people in your stream to network because they'll come to your stream and that kind of thing. So I think it is helpful. And for you all that don't know, Mimi does look a lot now for content. When they're picking top badges, it may not be top badges with like 70 milli or whatever. Like sometimes it's top badges with 10 or 12 milli that are building up their content in their stream. Mm-hmm. And I know when I got my top badge, I don't know how many milli I had. I can't remember. I might have had like 12 milli, 11 milli. Okay. That was like a year and a half ago. And I had my show. I was doing content in my streams. I was behaving. Believe it or not, it's not the same Ratchet Boss Bro that I was. I behaved during those 3 months. It was really hard. For the most part, we behaved, except for the one time when I fell asleep on stream, but we're not going to talk about that. I was in an auction. I was stressed out. I had just applied, and I was like, I'm not going to get my top badge. No, it was actually right before I applied. Okay, I hadn't applied yet. It was right before, or right when I applied or something, and I was freaking out. But yeah, there's that. So, yeah, so definitely making sure that when you apply for your top badge, you kind of bring it together a little bit, but they want to see content overall. Like they want to see content. They want to see, if you are thinking about becoming a top badge, guys, you want to make sure you stay in your screen. You don't want to leave, do black screens once you apply. You don't want to leave for hour or minutes. Like they pretty much tell you like you can leave for like a minute and that's it. Like they don't want you leaving longer than a minute from the camera. So that's something to keep in mind when you apply for your top badge too. So Prowler, we talked a little bit about your show that you're thinking about bringing back. My question for you is like, because you said you did random verses and that kind of thing. Like, do you have specific topics you talk about? Is it kind of just like you go with the chat? What does it look like otherwise?
Yeah, I usually let the chat kind of determine, what the topic is. If it doesn't tend to pop up in the chat, then I'll try to think of something that, is kind of going around that's relatable for everybody, that we can all talk about and try to, sometimes it's mental health, sometimes it's, just, something to help get you through the day, that kind of stuff,
I love that. Yeah. I'm the kind of similar too. Like, I don't talk about mental health as much. I mean, I have mental health issues, but I don't know. For me, it's like for my stream, I try to like get away from, I know people stream differently, and this is what you have to remember, people, when you're going to other people's streams, is that a lot of people are streaming to get away from their issues, right? So it's like, you never know. You got to be careful how you treat people. That's why I always try to treat people with kindness. I'll joke around with people in a friendly way, but I'm not mean. So you never know what people are going through on a daily basis. So like for me, I want people to come to my stream, forget about what they're going through, have fun. You know what I mean? And like you said you bring a positive vibe, positive energy, which I love. That's super important. Talking about mental health is helpful. It is helpful. It is important to bring awareness to it. I totally agree with that. Especially with men, because a lot of men do not deal with mental health issues the same way that women do, because there's a stigma for men that we shouldn't cry, we shouldn't get help. Getting help, I mean, like getting counseling or anything that makes you weak, it does not. It makes you actually a stronger person, individual, if you can admit when you're going through something. So
absolutely,
y'all that think that, don't think that. I lost my friend a few years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. I haven't really talked about this much. He was a really close friend of mine due to mental health issues. So ever since then, I've, tried to be a bit more of an advocate for it, especially because I go through mental health issues as well. And it's really important. I don't want to get too much into that, but I just thought that was important since you brought it up. And I love that you talk about it in your stream, because it is a very important topic. So Prowler, so we talked a little bit about like streaming and stuff. Do you do featured shows typically? Is this like your first show? Boss Bro taught me how to live.
I've done probably 3 or 4 different featured shows. I've done an auction, and I've done a battle royale as well.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so you're trying to get your name out there. That's awesome. If y'all have a featured show in the comments, make sure y'all are you working on a featured show. Who's trying to request the box? Brett, okay. I thought it was we get random people requesting the box sometimes. Right. Make sure you comment. Ace, tell everyone when your show is, what time. This is at 4 p.m. Eastern time on Friday today. I don't mind if y'all plug your stuff in here. If you have an auction, like Raj has an auction coming up, plug that in the comments. This is Boss Branding. It's all about branding yourself. It's not like some streams don't like that, but this is a branding show, so I don't mind y'all plugging your stuff. Please make sure you guys hit Prowler with that favorite. Hit that star by his name. Please hit me with that favorite too. If you guys are new in here, hit that star. I appreciate you. So Prowler, if we could talk a little bit about, because streaming is important, but I also want to talk about networking. You talked about your family. That's a good way to network. What does it look like for you when you're not streaming? Do you go to people's streams? What does it look like with you supporting people on the platform?
Yeah, I pop around to streams all the time. you know, sometimes I'll go into just the trending section and I'll pop around and find some new people. I'll go to the news section and find some new people, and I'll just kind of swipe through. I'll find a vibe that matches mine, and then I'll start, you know, talking and, you know, making friends that way. I'm also on Instagram pretty heavy, and I'll go through and just kind of see what people are doing, see what kind of events are coming up, and try to go and support those as well.
That's what's up. Do you ever go to the news section?
Yeah, I do. Every now and then I'll go through the news section.
Okay. So, like,
yeah.
Do you just support people that support you? Do you look for new people? Can you expand a little bit on like how you support people on this platform?
Yeah, I'm always looking for new people. Obviously, I support my people very heavy, but I try to always look for somebody new that's either trying to figure their way out on the app and they just need that little bit of help, or they seem like they just need a friend.
These names, y'all in the comment, we get a lot of trolls in here right now. Yeah. Make sure if you guys are troll, at least hit me with that fave. Hit Prowler with the fave. You know, faves matter.
For sure.
Make sure y'all favorite my top 3. I appreciate you. Daniel 5. Not Daniel 5.3. Daniel has like 1 million accounts. Because he ratchet, but we here for it. So, oh no, that's good because like as a new streamer, I want to encourage y'all to go around to people, and support doesn't just mean diamonds. It means going to people's streams, getting to know them, networking, because that's how you meet a lot of your people is from other people's streams. It may not necessarily be from your stream. So there are people that grind on here 24/7 and just stream, but I don't know if that's a smart idea. It works for some people. Very rarely does it work for people. You definitely have to go out there, meet people. You'll notice even top badges, like even though we're on trending and stuff, we have to go out there and network too. Like I have to go to people's streams. I don't have to, I enjoy it, but it's a good way to meet new people. I like to go to newer streams too, just because I like to see their reaction when I gift them, because a lot of them are appreciative when they understand.
Right.
Not Ace saying he's new so he gets gift, that's wild. So yeah, there's different tactics on how people support people. Make sure y'all favorite Prowler though. That's really important. Make sure y'all favorite Prowler. He's taking time out of his work schedule to be on the show. Please take him with that fave. We have Britt coming up shortly, so I appreciate you all for coming in here. I appreciate y'all. She'll be in here in like 3 minutes. So Prowler, so my question for you is, first of all, if you have a question that you can think of that you want to ask me, I'm gonna give you like 3 minutes to think about a question if you have one for me about streaming or whatever. Okay. But my question for you is there anyone you want to give a shout out to that's kind of been a big support system for you on this platform, that maybe you've kind of went to their stream and it's like, okay, they're a cool streamer, or people that just like supported you?
Yeah. When I very first started, I had ran into a streamer. Her name is Katie Down Under. She is the one that really helped me understand the app and how this whole thing works. Outside of that, every single person in OTP, if you see anybody with that OTP in their name, they are, like I said, my closest friends. I talk to them every day on the app, off the app. Please, support these people. Anybody that I've come in contact with, I think has, played a part in, helping me grow and stuff like that as well. So if you know that I have you faved, this is a shout out for you as well.
That's what's up. And Prowler, do you have any questions for me, like burning questions about streaming, anything like that you want to ask before you get out the box? If you don't, it's okay. But I just like to give an opportunity.
What is the most valuable piece of information you can give a new streamer?
Mine would be, there's a few, and I talk about consistency. Exactly. Consistency is super important. Because if you stream like once or twice a week, you're not going to get people in your stream as much because they're going to go view another streamer. Or being consistent is good, but you want to stay consistent. So if you're streaming for a month straight, right, every single day, that's great. But then if you take 3 weeks off, that's not so great. You want to make sure that you're being consistent, but you're being mindful of your mental health too. You don't get burnt out. A lot of people will get involved in drama and all this stuff because they'll be streaming so much and then it gets toxic. So you got to be I'm very mindful of how much I stream, when I stream, and making sure that I don't get that burnout. Like the longest break I ever took
Yeah.
was like a week, and that was because I was on vacation. So definitely consistency is super important on this platform. Yeah. And networking consistency.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
All right. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
It was
for
good
sure.
seeing you, man.
Not a problem,
Thank you.
man.
Make sure I'll hit
Thanks
Prowler
for
with
having
that
me on the
fave bag.
show.
I appreciate you. Thank you for being on the
Absolutely.
show.
Everybody, I will fave you back. Everybody that showed up for me today, I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you guys fave Boss Bro as well. I appreciate you guys, man. I'll see you guys soon.
Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Y'all, this is Boss Branding. This is my featured show every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Please make sure you guys hit me with that fave. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Whoever's the top gifter of the stream is a stream daddy. You get a name change for 2 days. Thank you so much for the 0.5. I appreciate you, love. Please make sure you guys hit me with that fave. Boss Bro is not daddy. I'm looking for a daddy. Boss Bro is not daddy. Ace, we've known each other for how long and you're calling me daddy? I want someone to be my daddy, okay? So make sure y'all hit me with that favorite. I appreciate you. I'm the princess. I'm the pillow princess. Make sure y'all favorite my top 3. I'm gonna give a shout out to my top 7 gifters of the stream. So thank you so much to Britt, Moe, Ace Marshby, B, Jenny Queen, Adam, Lord Farquad, and Beautiful Blessing. I appreciate you, love, for stealing my 0.5. I was not expecting that. I appreciate you guys. Please make sure you guys hit me with that fave if you're new in here. Favorite my guest. We have Britt coming up. Britt, are you ready to come in the box? I'm gonna let you in a minute. So this is my featured show every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. You can check out Boss Branding. We're bringing all different types of streamers on the show. Doesn't matter if you're a top badge. If you guys are interested in being on the show, please shoot me a message on IG. My Instagram's in my bio. I appreciate you all. We're always looking for new guests. January, we're looking to book up. I think next week we have spots open. So definitely make sure you reach out to me if you want to be on the show. It's a good way to get favorites. It's a good way to network, that kind of thing. So I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. So we're bringing Britt to the box. She was on the platform before. I've known her. She's come to my stream. Her name was Right. But now her name is Britt. She has a new account. She just started recently. So she's kind of rebranding herself on here. So we're going to bring my girl Britt to the box. This is a Christmas themed episode. Prowler was last minute, so he wasn't able to. As you can see, guys, I'm wearing Elf. You know what I mean? I'm wearing Elf. Santa's coming. So I don't know why I did that voice, but yeah, we got this. We're gonna bring my girl Britt to the box now.
Hi.
What up, love?
What
Ooh,
up? I even got my dog involved. She's not very happy. She doesn't really love dresses, but she's definitely involved.
I'm good. I'm here for it, girl. I'm here for it. I actually have a onesie similar to yours. Same color, red and black.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love buffalo plaid red. It's my favorite. That's actually what my dining room table I have. What's it called? Not a placemat. A tablecloth.
Tablecloth.
Table. I don't know why that was so hard. We need more coffee, guys. Brett, I appreciate you for being on the show. Thank you so much, love. Please make sure you guys all hit her with that favorite. Please press 1 if you favored my girl. Words are hard, girl. They are hard. Make sure I'll hit 1 if you favored my girl. Please make sure you guys favor her. Please hit me with that favorite too, guys. We're trying to get that 15K faves by the end of January. So every fave counts. Bring your lurkers in. Favorite me, favorite Brit. Favorite each other in the comments too, guys. Hit each other with a fave. Please favorite my supporters. Everyone in the comments. I appreciate you. So Britt, if you could just give everyone a rundown of your name, what's everything in your name? Like, what does it mean? And what your emoji means?
Okay. So my name is Britt. Like Boss Bro said, I had a previous account. I just decided that I wanted to try something new and I wanted to re-network the whole stream. So my emoji is an apple because I am a teacher by day. I teach 3rd grade and I'm in South Carolina. So I decided to use the apple because I don't think many people use the apple on this app. And so I'm a teacher, so that is a part of my life. Also the 1229 is because my birthday is coming up. And so I put the 1229. Emoji J is the reason why I kind of have been everywhere on this app lately.
Yeah,
So he
they'll pimp you out,
helped.
girl.
Yes. And so he has been a really big support system for me. And so that's why his bear emoji's in my name. But I am rebranding, like he said. I'm trying to retry this. I was streaming for a very long time, for about 2 to 3 years on my previous account. I just recently started back with about 2 months ago. And so I'm just trying to dip my feet back into the water.
I'm here for it, girl. I'm here for it. Now Emoji's a really good guy, guys. Please make sure you favorite Emoji J too. Really good dude. He actually helped me shoot my pilot of Boss Branding. That was like a year and a half, almost 2 years now, but it's been like over a year and a half now that I've had Boss Branding, which is crazy. One of my intentions when I started this show, I was like, Chris Casper asked me to do my show. I was on Suited Up. This is a little background on Boss Branding, y'all. I was on Suited Up. Never even thought about the feature. I didn't really know much about featured shows. I was on that, and I made him add me on IG because he didn't have me on IG on his show. So he added me to IG. So then I thanked him, and he's like, you should think about, I just applied for my top badge. And that was always my goal. When I applied for my top badge, I wanted to go on Suited Up. I wanted to wait because I wanted to get in front of Chris Casper's eyes when it was fresh. So I went on Suited Up. He sent me a message, said, hey, he pretty much didn't give me an option. He said, hey, you should think about the featured show program. Let me know your availability. I was like, I can't say no to Chris Casper. So I was like, okay. And literally 3 days after that, we had our meeting for a featured show. I had to think over the weekend of what I wanted to do. So I was like, okay, let me do something. It was between this or a coffee, kind of like a conversational, like hot topics kind of show. But I really wasn't sure about that. This is what I really wanted to do. So I came up with this idea. We decided to do it. And that was like almost 2 years ago. And Emoji J helped shoot my pilot for me because I did it the first time and I failed epically because I didn't realize when you record yourself, you don't hear your voice.
Yes.
So I did a whole pilot episode with just me talking with no voice. So everyone's like, you need to link up with Emoji J. And I wasn't involved in a featured show program at this point. So I didn't know. Like, if you go to feature shows, you see Emoji J. He's an admin for 1 million people. So he helped me shoot my pilot episode. That episode got approved. So if y'all are looking for someone to help you, my featured show got approved right away. Within a week and a half later, I started my featured show, Boss Branding, which is super quick. Typically, you have to wait 3 to 4 weeks. But we pushed it through. I got featured like the week after. My flyer was up, and I was like, okay, we doing this. And ever since, it's been a great experience. So if y'all are thinking about the featured show program, I always encourage it. Definitely do something you're passionate about. Sorry to go off on this tangent, but I think it is helpful as newer streamers or streamers trying to build your content. Think about the featured show program. You do have to be PG. So I am ratchet, when we're not doing it, but I'm able to hold it together because it's fun. I love it. I love meeting people. Well, I've met Britt, like I've known her in my stream, but I don't think I've ever seen we've never had like a conversation face to face. So it's a great way to meet people too. Please make sure you guys favorite her though, guys. She's just starting her stream over. She needs them faves. Do you have your IG attached too?
I need to attach that.
Okay.
I'm
attach your IG because I noticed your IG is new too. When I was tagging you. What is your IG? Do you know what it is off the top of your head?
It's Britt, the girl you love.
Emoji's gonna put it in the chat. Emoji's gonna put it in the chat. If y'all can favorite her on IG too. It's important as a streamer to have. We're gonna talk about that. Having IG, having all that kind of thing. The same. Guys, please make sure you guys hit me with that fave. This is Boss Branding. It's every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure I'll favorite my top supporters. Whoever's the top gifter of the stream is a stream daddy. You get a name change for 2 days. So I appreciate you all for being in the comments. Please make sure you guys favorite my guests though. Check them out. Britt is just restarting, so she can use people in her stream commenting, supporting her. That's super helpful. Britt, could you just tell everyone, do you have like a specific time you stream each day or is it sporadic? What does it look like for your schedule?
Right now, it's kind of like sporadic just because I recently did resign from my teaching position at my former school. It just wasn't a good fit for me, so I decided to resign from that position. But I am looking at an opportunity to go back into the classroom in January. But I don't know if that's a possibility, but I've just kind of let God take whatever he's wanting me to do into his hands and kind of just giving it up. But right now I kind of stream more towards the later end of the night, sometimes in the afternoons. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But I do have a lot that I do during the day, just because I am still technically, even though I resigned, I had to still finish out the half of that school year. But I do normally stream towards if I do get back into teaching, I will stream towards the later end of the day. So like 5 to like 7-ish. It's kind of sporadic at that point.
I forgot to send a blast. I was like, yo, I didn't send a blast. No, but that's awesome. Hopefully, it all works out for you in January, or if it's supposed to be. That's awesome. So what grade, do you talk about, like what grade you teach?
Yeah,
What
I
grade
do.
do you teach?
I teach 3rd grade.
God
So
bless you.
I love, it's definitely a struggle. And a lot of my streams are based on being very real into the fact that I am a teacher and it's not an easy profession. And that's why I tell people all the time, I come on this app just to talk to normal humans, because I'm around little kids all day. And sometimes I'm literally talking in my teacher voice to people in my stream and they're like, we're not little. And I'm
I'm
like,
done.
I'm not used to it. It's just because I'm so used to them, these little babies. And so I
Yeah.
came on this app originally to get to know people and to meet friends, because as a teacher and as like a educator, it's a very like, you're by yourself. No one, you can't really lean. I mean, you can lean on your grade level team, but you're really just by yourself. And it's very lonely. And when you're having like a struggle kid, or you're having a really bad day because a kid just is just not like having a really bad home life, and it weighs heavy on my heart because I am such a caring person. And so a lot of the times, like, I am real with my streams. I'm like, tearing me up that this child has had to deal with this at home. That never says anything, like I never say names, but I kind of venting about it because I have nobody really to vent to.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives me an opportunity to express that I am a human and I am an educator, and this is the background of it. And I think a lot of people have grown from understanding what a teacher goes through, because I've had multiple people say, you're just a glorified babysitter. I'm like, I wish I was a glorified babysitter. That would help
Please
me.
spam the Apple emojis for all the teachers out there. You guys, teachers play a crucial role in molding us as children. We all remember our favorite teacher that we had as a kid that kind of helped us, or you learn a lot in the classroom, like education wise, but a lot of times it's the values or how they treat you as a child that you remember the most. I know for me, that's what I remember the most. I mean, I remember my, history lesson, but I can remember my teacher just being there, being a good support system, caring about me as a child. So it is super important. You are super sweet. So you're definitely in the right profession. I love that. And you're definitely not a glorified babysitter. It's a lot of work. It's a lot. People don't understand. Like my sister-in-law is I'm a professor. I teach college, so it's different. But my sister-in-law is a teacher too. She teaches middle school, and people don't understand how much hard work it is. It's not just you're there when you're there and you're done with work. You have to go home, you have to grade, you have to create lesson plans. Sometimes you have your lesson plans developed, but you may have to change them. So it is a lot of work being a teacher. And so I appreciate y'all so much, for sure. Please make sure you guys hit Britt with that fave, guys. Who's trying to request? Not someone trying to request the box. Dave, this is a featured show, so we can't bring you into the box. I appreciate you for requesting it. I love seeing all those Apple emojis. I appreciate you all for pulling up. Please make sure you guys hit me with that favorite Britt, favorite my top 3 gifters, favorite each other in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, David, is a featured show. The featured show will be over in like 15 minutes. So if y'all want to request the box, then I can let you in as long as you're respectful. So Britt, so we talked a little bit about your profession. What can we expect when we come to your stream?
So you can expect a lot of different things. It's never the same thing when you come in my stream. Sometimes I might be deciding I want to do something to my hair that I've never done before. I might be shopping. I might be out in the real world. I might be playing with my dog. or I might be crafting. A lot of my stuff that I do is a lot of crafting based stuff. Like I've been making ornaments for people. So like I've been walking through the process with my stream. And so like there's never like a consistent thing that's happening in my stream other
Yeah.
than the fact that it's like I feel like I've built a big community, especially on my last account, of people that were like really interested in like knowing about my day-to-day life. Because I feel like a lot of the times teachers are like, that's not non-normal teacher does like a live streaming platform and wants to live stream. Most teachers are on TikTok or something like that. And I'm just not into that. I'm into genuine conversation between another person, explaining to them that this is what it's like to be a teacher. It's not easy, and this is what happens on a day to day. But I do a lot of different kinds of things. It's never really consistent.
No, I feel you. I'm the same way. Like when I stream, like it's just like whatever. Like sometimes I'll do, like I did a paint night the other night. That was fun. I do that every once in a while. And sometimes it's just like different topics. And then obviously like I have my show every Friday. So that's my consistent thing is boss branding every Friday. That's my consistent content that I have. I'm trying to get into, I might get into DJing. I just bought all this equipment, but I might start doing that. DJ Boss Bro, hello. You heard her first.
Hello.
I might start DJing every once in a while on my stream because I want to try new things. I want to bring different content into my stream. I've always wanted to DJ. It's something I'm passionate about. So it's good to like try new things like that, like see how it works out for your stream, and just have fun with it.
Exactly.
So Britt, how long have you been streaming now for on this account?
In total, about 2 months on
2
this
months.
account.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been doing like featured shows. Do you feel like that's helped you out, like with your favorites and like meeting new people and that kind of thing?
Definitely. I did Marty parties last night with his no pick Carlos, and that was really funny. That was hilarious, even though it's not a featured show. But Jay has really pushed me, and like I told him the other day, I'm like, he's like, you're gonna thank me in the end. I'm like trying to prepare for all these shows like mentally because I'm like I am a people person, and I that's why when he was like, do you want to be on Boss Branding, I'm like, if it was any other top badge I would probably say no, but the fact that I know Boss and he knows me,
Yeah.
I'm not worried. I don't have to feel nervous around it. I was terrified last night going into Marty's. I was like, and it wasn't even featured. I was just like terrified. I was like, I'm going to get ridiculed. I'm going to literally be sitting there looking like a dumb person. And so
a lot of people get nervous to be on featured shows for sure. Like a lot of people that come to my stream, they'll get nervous. But like for me, it's like I'm so chill and like I lead the conversation. So like I don't want anyone. So if y'all are interested in being on Boss Branding, by the way, please make sure you guys favorite me. Message me on IG. It's a good way to get your favorites up. Some people leave here with 30 favorites just from being on the show, guys. I've had people get their top badge requirements. There's been about, I don't know how many top badges I've had for my show. There've been at least 5 or 6 people that have gotten their top badges shortly after being on Boss Branding too. One was like a week later. I pretty much told my admin to come check her out, and she got her top badge afterwards. But they worked hard for it. It's not because of me. It's because of them. I want to give people the spotlight that they can get, for further streaming. Jenny Queen was on my show. We've had a lot of people. Emoji J was on my show. We've had a lot of different people on my show. That's amazing. So if you're interested in being on, please message me on IG. Let me know you want to be on the show. We're always looking for new people. Don't be worried. Don't be nervous. It's fun. And it's a good way to meet people as well. So definitely, I'm glad you're doing all those things. It's definitely a good way to get your name out there. But I want you to make sure that you focus on content too. Featured shows are helpful, but you want to focus on your own stream, your own content too. So you get those people from those shows to come to your stream too. Don't get too burnt out. And Jay's probably gonna hate me for saying this, but make sure you don't get too burnt out from the featured shows, and you can still focus on your content too, because that's super important. But like you said, it is a great way to get favorites, meet people, network. I think it's one of the best ways, honestly, to get organic favorites. Because a lot of people do favorite parties and that kind of thing, but I don't know how long those actually last, those favorites. But when you do featured shows, especially this show, guys, because this show is all about streaming, it's all people that can support you, come to your stream, check you out, hopefully. So when you favorite people, make sure you check them out, guys. Don't just favorite them. Go to their stream, go to Britt's stream, check her out, see what her content's about. She has a great energy. So definitely be cognizant of that, guys, when you're favoriting each other. So Brett, so you said you kind of do like, do you have like sporadic content? Have you ever thought about doing like anything structured in your stream that you do every week or every other week or something like that?
I've thought about it. I've thought about doing I was brainstorming with Jay the other night on a call, and I was like, I really want to do something with crafting. I know that there at one point when I was on my old account, there was a crafting show. I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't ever see it, but that would be something I would be very interested in doing because I am very crafty. Even if it's like a little craft I did with my kids, I think it would still be fun because there are people on here that are parents or they have grandkids or they have kids that they're associated with on a day-to-day basis. But I would like to do something where I could be crafty and show them, hey, I've just figured this out and this is a cheap something that you can do. Like my ornaments, for example, that I've been doing, my glitter ornaments. My people have loved watching me do it and me walk through the process of it. And they mean something to them and just kind of showing them. I would love to do something like that. I think that's something that I'm going to really have to think about what time of day what day would work best for me because it has been, especially when I'm teaching, it's just like
It's a lot.
sometimes I'm dead. I
Yeah.
just I don't have time for it.
Yeah, that'd be
But
good. Like, I think if you have like a scheduled time this way too, so you know, like mentally, like it's helpful for me. Like, I know every Friday at 12 p.m. I have this, right? Because otherwise, like my content's all over the place, right? Kind of like you said you are. But having that structured, like one day a week, this time, you know when it's coming, you can prepare yourself. I'm a person. I like to know things in advance. I'm not very good with like, hey, can you do this tomorrow? I like freak it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a Virgo. I'm a planner. If someone's like, let's meet up tomorrow, I'm like, wait, I can't. Like my brain gets flustered. It's very hard for me to make last minute plans in general in life too. I need like a week notice. So I won't do. I don't know why. I just can't process. Like, no, this is like too much for me. Like I need to know what I'm getting into. Maybe I overthink things too much. Probably. Please make sure you guys favorite Brit though. We're talking about content right now. Make sure you hit me with that fave. Whoever's the top gifter of the stream is a stream daddy. Even if you're a female, you're going to be my daddy because I love a good daddy. Please make sure you favorite each other in the comments too. I want to give a shout out to my top 7 gifters of the stream. Thank you to Pocahontas, my girl. She was on Boss Brenning, Moe Baby, Jenny Queen of Dragons, Ace Marsh, Adam Baby, Lord Farquad, and beautiful Blessing, who came in here and just blessed me. I favored you all, beautiful Blessing. I appreciate you for all the support, guys. Make sure y'all favorite Brit too. She streams, do you stream every day, Brit?
yes.
Streams every day. She's rebuilding her account. I've known her though. I can vouch for her. I've known her. She used to come to my stream religiously when she was on this platform. Come say hi. Always super sweet. So I'm excited she's back. So make sure you guys hit her with that favorite Brit for top badge. I'm dead. Yeah, we definitely got to work her up there.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, we got to work her up. Would you ever want to
Yeah.
become a top badge, Brit?
I do. I really do. It just would take a lot. I know it takes a lot of time and I know it takes a lot of energy. And being a teacher, I would love to sit here and say, yes, I want to be a top badge. But I know in my heart, if I'm just a person on this app that can give good energy and somebody that can shed light on the education system and how teachers are dealing with things, I think I'm doing what I was meant to do on this app. I'm not really, I would love to be, but I know that in my schedule and in my everyday to day life, it's hard to even send a text back at this point. So it's kind of hard to say I would be a consistent badge. And I've seen a lot of friends like Brody. Brody used to come into my stream and he was like, I can't stand streaming. And now look at him, he's a little top badge. And I'm like, okay, well, you grew up in like a year of me not seeing you.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to be a top badge, but I know that right now my inconsistency and not feeling very grounded in my career right now, I don't think I could, but I will push towards it. That's my end goal. That would be
you gotta work your way. You're gonna work your way towards it. You have to hit that 5K favorites, 5 million diamonds, that all stuff. And a lot of people think so. Like for me, it's hard work getting your top badge because you have to hit that 250K a week, stream for 10 hours a week to get your top badge. Once you're a top badge, though, it's only 80K a week. What platform are you on, Brett? Are you on Meet Me?
Meet Me.
So for me as a top badge, I don't know if it's changed, but I only have to stream 2 hours everyone thinks it's a big commitment, but I only have to stream 2 hours a week to keep my top badge. I need to stream 2 hours a week, and I need to get my 80K a week. 80K a week is more of the thing. The streaming, you don't have to stream. You can stream as much as you want, honestly. But obviously, you want to be consistent. So I try to stream 5 days a week, but my contract only requires me to stream 2 hours, and 80K, got to get my 80K a week. So once you get your top badge, I feel like getting your top badge, it's a huge uplift. It can be stressful. But for me, once I got my top badge, it was like I could breathe. I was like 80K is a decent amount, but it's like if you're a consistent streamer, you should do pretty good with that. So just so y'all know about that. Make sure y'all hit Britt with that favorite, guys. Hit me with that favorite. If you guys are in the comments, please press 1. If y'all are lurking, please press 1. Comments help the stream going, guys. So if you all can comment, you know what I mean? Don't stay quiet. Get involved. We're going to be, I see y'all in the back lurking, watching me. In 5 minutes, we're going to do the after show. If you guys have any questions for me about streaming, feel free to shoot. You can shoot those questions in the chat. Just pulled up. I appreciate y'all. Please make sure you hit Britt with a favorite. She just started streaming on this account 2 months ago. I've known her previously. She's a sweetheart, very good people. She's a teacher, got a good heart. So Britt, we talked a lot about you streaming. I like to talk about networking too. What does it look like for you when you're not streaming? Because I've seen you around these streets. So I know you're networking. What does it look like for you when you're not streaming? Is there do you have a way about supporting people, going to people's streams? What does that look like for you?
I like to go to I started out very locally and meeting people that were local to me, like nearby list. And so I kind of went off of I know this sounds terrible. I look at their gifters and I'm like, okay, well, these people seem awesome. Like, for example, I went to Roll Mall stream from a previous friend that I had. And so I went to Roll and I was like, okay. And so when Roll did her acting out and all that stuff, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And so that's how I met Ace. And then I met all these other people and then I met DJ, your boy, and all these people. I just started going to different streams and kind of networking and building it based on whoever was in the stream. Sometimes I'll go in and I play around and I am not the nicest to certain people. I just tell Emoji J I don't like him all the time. And so he knows I don't mean it, but
but it's your friends. You're not just going around the random people telling you don't like them.
Exactly, no, it's my friend. He's my friend.
Let's make that clear. She's not going to people, trolling people saying, I don't like you, bitch.
No. So, but I like to be funny. I like to make people laugh. I'm just like a person where I like to support people and I don't expect anything back. I think my love language is gift giving. And so that's why I was not shocked to have a VIP again. But it's more of just gifting and feeling people's vibes. And I'm very positive and I don't like drama. And so I if I see the stream is moving towards the direction of drama, I'm like, I'm out. I'm not doing this. This is not worth my time. So I have been networking a lot more lately than I did on my previous account, just because I am trying to build. But I network by just going into people's lives.
Yeah, that's how you do it. I mean, that's how I do it. How I did it was a lot of times is just going to people's streams, going to different sections. I would go to the news section, but I also go to the featured section, kind of see what people are doing, not to steal their content, but just kind of see what streamers were doing, to get an idea about things and how they were handling their stream. Even though I never followed anything, I kind of did it my own way. I've always done it my own way, how I wanted to stream. But it's cool to check people out and see what they're all about. And that's how you meet people, like you said. A lot of people I met are from other streams. It's not even from my stream, it's from networking.
Exactly.
So that's why I always stress the importance of networking, because you never know who could be a big supporter of yours. By just going to other people's streams and meeting people. Like my best friend, that Jenny, I met her from another stream. If I hadn't gone to the stream, I don't know if we would have built that connection, maybe eventually, but it was actually from another stream that we became close friends. We were being ratchet in the comments together, so we kind of bonded over that, and now we are best friends. I visited her last year, gonna visit her again soon. We're gonna hang out again soon. We talk every day. So you can have real genuine relationships on this platform, guys. You can build real friendships. So don't forget about that. Thank you for saying nice eyes. If you are new in here, please pound my star. Make sure y'all favorite my girl Britt. Make sure y'all favorite everyone in the comments, guys. Please comment in the comments so y'all can favorite each other. It's definitely all about networking, like we said. So Britt, do you have anyone you want to like give a shout out to that's kind of been a big support system for you?
Jay. Jay has been a phenomenal support system for me. He has pushed me into a lot of different areas I wasn't really comfortable before. So I really
Okay.
appreciate him, and I appreciate you for letting me be on your show. And I look forward to seeing you all very soon.
Yeah, make sure y'all check her out. Go to her stream. I'm definitely gonna come to your stream more, Britt. I appreciate you for being on the show. Make sure y'all hit her with that favorite. Thank you so much, Britt, for being on the show. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, love. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit it with that favorite. If you guys are new in here, please pound my star. Boss branding, the featured part. Let's see if we're over, if we're still trending. Are we still featured? We're still featured. Okay, let's give it a minute. We won't be featured in a minute. Then we can get ratchet. My portrait? You mean my emoji? You mean my emoji, Jay? Is that what you're saying? I'm dead. Make sure y'all hit me with that favorite, guys. Please favorite each other. Do you guys have any questions for me? We're about to not be featured. Why are we still featured? Come on, guys. Wait, are we still featured?